Thank you. You're welcome. People, Wonder Lulu here. So today I would like to talk to you guys about chivalry. Hold on, let me put some moisturization on these lips. Hold up. Okay, wonderful people. Wait, let me start over. Hey, wonderful people, Wonder Lulu here. It's freezing, but I'm here. Don't I look cute? I got a picture. I'll show y'all later. So, today's I feel like I gotta start over, but I'm not going to. I want to talk to you guys about chivalry. Did I say that correct? Chivalry. Rude ass. That don't sound right. Ugh. Disregard. Anyway, morals. There you go.
It's chivalry.
I would like to talk about chivalry, morals, respect, social code. Where should I start? A lot of men are very disrespectful to the opposite sex, and that goes within the culture, not in the culture, just humanly. Like, y'all ain't got no home training. I know your mama done taught y'all how to treat women, but you know, in a way I can kind of not blame you for being who you were raised to be, because that was what you seen in your house. Obviously, again, that depends on the culture. Now, we're not going to talk about what cultures is rude, because there is no such thing as a culture specifically being rude, because y'all all rude. But some of you were raised around mature adults, guardians who knew how to treat people, and you basically passed it on, and you picked up them good habits, and you knew what to do, and then you taught your kid how to do that as well. But I just think it's very disgusting when you see a young man not knowing how to be respectful. And it's just very disgusting. It's like, who raised you? Who raised you? And, you know, so I need your input. I need for you to tell me what you don't like, and what you know, what morals that you feel like a man should have. Like, me personally, I feel like you should know, open the door for your significant other or an elder, or for women in general. To be honest with you, I don't think that it should be only a man holding the door for a woman. If you get to the door first, hold it. If you know somebody coming, like, really? Just hold the door. What is it taking out of you to hold the door? You see somebody coming. Thank you. You're welcome. What is wrong with saying thank you and you're welcome? What is wrong? Oh, God, let me tell you the story. So I was coming home from work. the other day, and you know, it's common courtesy and common sense to know not to smoke inside of a building, let alone an elevator. I'm coming in the building. I'm tired. It's cold. The elevator comes. I get on the elevator. A young lady, and when I say young, she younger than me, I could tell. Because ignorant young people do what she did. I ain't say anything because it was like, whoosah. Like, I didn't rub my ears, but I wanted to. I was holding stuff, and I was like, let me continue to hold this stuff because I want to punch her in her face. She's smoking a whole marijuana wrapped in that white paper. You cheat, first of all, because you smoking it in white paper while you couldn't go buy some brown paper. I'm not going to sit here and talk about what kind of paper it is because I'm not an expert in that. I don't do them things. I'm a whole grown-up mother with children that I would like to raise differently than what they see out in these streets, because that's what I definitely don't want to see. If I ever see any of my boys doing the nonsense that I see, it's going to be problems. You better kill me, because no, I'm trying to surround them with different views so that they don't do the stupidness that we've seen growing up and what we see now. See, because a lot of grown up ignorant people don't really care about what they expose to these young children, because you know, you gotta lead by example. You can't sit here and say, oh well, mine ain't gonna do that. How you know? You sitting there smoking a blunt with your kid. You sitting there passing it to your kid. I'll be damned if I... Anyway, I get on the elevator. She ain't even hiding it. And it's still lit. Thank God she didn't blow. She ain't do none of that. But she had it in her hand, and I was just like, what floor is she going on? Hurry up and get out this elevator. And if I swear for like a whole hour, I was still smelling it after the fact. Like, it was stuck in my nostril here. I wanted to die. I've never been so upset in my life. For some reason that day, everything that I smelled stayed embedded in my nose, and I was very upset. Anyway, that was dumb. Whoever you are, you need to grow up, and I hope your lungs fall out. Anyway, you better hope your kid don't pick up that habit and disrespect you.
Yeah. It's worse when they do it. Can't handle that.
We all was young, and we all have done dumbness, but the whole purpose is to grow up and do better. Because when you know better, you do better. And when you do better, you passing them good things on to the next generation. Like, come on. How stupid are you? Let alone, you're not even supposed to be doing them things in certain developments. They announced it over the summer. There's no smoking in public housing. Yes, I live in public housing. I ain't ashamed. I ain't got no money. I'm trying to get y'all subscribed so I can get some money. In the meantime, you playing with your life. I don't want to hear, oh, it's hell, it's good for glaucoma, or it's legalized. No. Ain't no medical nothing. That'll make it okay. Keep that to yourself. Everybody don't need to be exposed to that. Anyway, that's one thing that I do not like, is disrespect. What about you? I have a guess, but I don't have to show my guess, and I'm not going to. Because if they don't want to be seen, they don't have to be seen, but they can be heard, because everybody may have something that somebody need to hear. And you should get used to me having people that don't want to be seen. Okay? So, you have anything you want to say? You could wave. That they can't see your hand. This way. There you go. Hey, what's your input on this topic?
As far as disrespect.
Disrespect, moral code, social code, men, women, children.
I see a lot of people especially on a train, they are very rude to the elderly, to women. It's like the guys are rushing to sit down before you let a female sit down, before you let a child sit down with a mom, or a guy would have sit in the middle of a mother and a child. No, you move over and you let that child sit with their mother. Why you want to sit next to a baby? No,
Exactly.
we're not doing
Nasty.
Or a lot of people with different nationalities, they see you, but they want to be extra, crossing their arms in front of your face. Don't say excuse me, coughing, don't cover your mouth. Like, I just feel like
I don't want your germs.
Today's disrespect.
Nor do I want your arm in my face.
It's just out of control. Nobody respects no one. Everyone's rude. It's like when you leave your house, you be so happy, but just because you're on your way to work to provide, it's like you got to deal with so much rudeness. It's like no one is awake. I feel like everyone is sleep, like walking around dead. And
tell me if you believe this. You think we have some extraterrestrial people amongst us? With the way society is acting nowadays, they're not human. Humans don't act like that. 2019, humans should not act like that. They should have common sense by now. So I don't think that they're human.
It's a generational thing.
I don't know. I just feel like, I should. I just feel like a lot of people need to wake up nowadays. Like, this is not a game. We are living in real life. This is not TV. You cannot
follow behind people who just do
right. Like, have common sense. Be yourself. Let's be free. Like, we are in America.
A lot of women are out of control.
Women hating on women, men hating on men. You being judged because of your sexual preference, whatever the case. Like, come on.
It's ridiculous.
Why we just can't live in peace? Like, we have leaders who have died to give us the opportunities that we have today, but then y'all act like we still there. We are not there. I was never there. My mother wasn't there, or probably was there, but I don't know. Come on, like, I'm trying to. I like that my youngest one, he's so animated and he doesn't know, but he know. And I like that my big one doesn't know violence, and he was almost exposed to a very traumatic experience. Well, he almost had a traumatic experience, but again, God was on his side. And, God was on my side because I was getting ready to go to jail if I'd have found out who, messed with mine. Like, that's another thing. Again, with respect, social code. Be respectful to each other, regardless of your nationality, race, sex, whether you're elderly, physically disabled, young, older, baby, infant, mother with a child in the stomach, whatever. Be respectful. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Would you like somebody come and be disrespectful to you? Would you like somebody come and bump you or threaten you? You wouldn't like that. So why would you do it to somebody? Because I believe in karma. Karma's a bitch. Listen. Yeah, I said it. Karma is no joke. And I think we should start loving with one another from afar, yes. Love each other, respect each other, and let's just live our life and get on with your life. Like, come on, stop. I got a headache already just thinking about it because, I see so much nonsense within our culture and race, young, old, whatever, and I just be like, what are you being taught? Who is teaching you? Like, another thing, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop this video because I'm getting upset. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this video with a photo stream of today, because today is National Go Red Day, and take a look at this Wonder Lulu outfit.